TrumpGPT, the AI-generated battle plan, how 2025 became the year the deep state lost control. When Donald J. Trump returned to the White House on January 20th, 2025, it wasn't just a comeback, it was an operation, precise, premeditated, and most shockingly machine-driven. The mainstream media called it chaos, but insiders knew better. This was an AI-orchestrated, multi-year masterstroke to dismantle the permanent administrative state. From the flood of executive orders to the agency-level purges, the pace was inhuman. Because parts of it were, let's call it TrumpGPT. The legend of Trump 2.0 won't just be written in history books, it's already etched in source code. Legal war games, pre-played and pre-won. The most stunning part? Every lawsuit, legal challenge, and activist ambush was anticipated. Trump's team didn't just react, they counterattacked using pre-scripted filings. Every headline-grabbing indictment, every blue state legal maneuver was mirrored in a ready-to-launch countermeasure. They weren't just defending the castle, they were flipping the chessboard. Behind the scenes, hundreds of simulations had already been run. Custom-trained, legal AIs had combed through 100 million court records, practiced arguments in mock court scenarios, and spat out the optimal responses in hours, sometimes minutes. The system even calculated media spin. By the time CNN got the memo, the rebuttal was already live on Truth Social with video receipts. Not Project 2025. Project Reality. The Heritage Foundation's Project 2025 was the decoy, academic, measured, and fully public. Meanwhile, the real kill switch was buried deep in encrypted drives, trained on every betrayal and blind spot from the first Trump term. This wasn't about reform. It was a full-on digital counterinsurgency. The AI's task: identify bureaucratic resistance nodes, predict sabotage from within, simulate GOP cowardice, develop override protocols for hostile judges, rogue intel, and algorithmic censorship. Neutralize them one by one. All of it was gamed out, legally, administratively, and emotionally. The deep state is predictable. It has patterns, media patterns, legal delay patterns, PSYOP patterns. Trump's team fed it all into the machine. The result? Pattern recognition at scale, in real time. What you saw wasn't Trump winging it. You saw versioned playbooks that had been trained on every major federal battle of the last 50 years. Watergate, Iran-Contra, Bush vs. Gore, Russiagate, January 6th, and everything in between. This was a datafied uprising where Trump's instincts met a machine's infinite memory. 2020 was the setup. 2025 was the execution. He needed to lose in 2020. That's how he learned their rhythm. That's how the AI got its data set. The entire post-2020 war, COVID, mail-ins, censorship, fake ballots, The narrative machine fed the model. By the time 2024 rolled around, they didn't just have a campaign, they had a conquest program. And the opposition? Still playing human speed. The deep state ran a bureaucracy. Trump ran a machine. Every federal agency, every judge, every alphabet soup, spook department, suddenly they were slower, sloppier, reactive. For the first time, the swamp was outgunned and outmaneuvered. It was like watching The Art of War rewritten in Python. As for the press, they were never going to keep up. By the time they reported it, it had already been executed, countered, and memed into irrelevance. And if it all feels a little too on point, like every crisis was forecasted in advance, it's because it was. Almost like someone had been warning us for decades. Postscript. Want to understand the cycles, the collapse, and the AI future before it happens? Martin Armstrong already mapped it. The world, according to Martin Armstrong, is more than a biography. It's a roadmap. Trump's not the first to follow it, but he might be the first with the power to implement it. The link is in the description.